When women discover they are beautiful, they can exert a magic power over men. A quote by Mary Louise von Franz, one of the most prominent therapists and Jungian analysts of our time. She was a pupil of Carl Jung and continued his work, developing the study of the human psyche. She explored one of Jung's most profound findings, the anima. The anima is noted as the feminine aspects within a man, but can also be understood as the archetypal feminine. There are parts to the anima. Every man has a conceptual idea of a woman in his psyche, which represents the ideal female. He unconsciously seeks this ideal in every woman, and all men have a pattern attributed to this ideal. For example, beauty, elegance, calmness, shyness, physical attractiveness, and so forth. Each of these characteristics has its own ideal, which, when pushed to their extremes, are incorporated into the anima figure. Once a woman has an understanding of this ideal, which is often grasped unconsciously rather than through rational analysis, she obtains power. She's able to control a man through her feminine nature by adopting the role of the anima. She sacrifices her own life, but in the process acts out the anima of the man. This is the power drive within the feminine. Once women figure out that their beauty can be a tool, it becomes the weakness of a man. The calmness of her voice, her physical attractiveness, and her elegance can all be used to seduce and garner the attention of many men. Such women often want to rule over men and desire men to be at their feet. But in the process, they use the guise of love for power. Women may feel this at times when a man becomes overly infatuated with them, buying flowers on the first date, taking them on trips, and giving them everything they desire without requiring anything in return. This is an example of a man projecting his anima onto a woman. He does not love the woman, but rather loves the ideal that he sees in her. This creates a barrier, making the woman feel as though the man does not see her true self. He does not know me at all, and beneath it all, the woman feels lonely, because the man does not see her, but only what he projects onto her. But this comes with the sacrifice of true love. As the man falls in love with the possession of the anima in the woman, and not her true self, she becomes alienated in her own mind, confused about the divide between what she projects and how she feels. A man may see the anima and give her flowers, a castle, and a life of luxury, but the woman remains alienated and alone in her mind, as the projection is not her true self. She has her own mind and a way of being that does not align with the archetype of the anima. Her true self is prone to frustration, anger, and rationality. I once had a client who was a dancer for a living. She possessed an elegance that embodied the anima of a man. She often complained about her relationship with men and the lack of meaning in them. I noted that this was due to the projection she had embodied since childhood. The ideal woman a man strives towards, her personality and the way of being, were overtaken by the anima, and in this path she lost her own identity. A great example of this is Charlotte and Griffith from the manga Berserk. Charlotte represents the anima in a man, a princess who embodies the feminine ideal. But in truth, throughout the manga, she's not herself. Her anger towards Griffith, her father, and the life of a princess is suppressed in order to portray an anima of a man and to uphold the responsibilities of a princess. This dynamic reveals how powerful and damaging the projection of the anima can be. Men must recognize that the anima is a part of their psyche, not an external reality, while women must resist becoming trapped in the roles projected onto them. Only by confronting these archetypal forces can men and women form authentic, fulfilling relationships, grounded in true connection rather than illusions. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and as always, take care everyone.